What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, check it out, man. The Acolyte's coming out in a couple of weeks, right? June 4. We almost there. It's almost time to dig in to this series that we've been talking about for the last couple of years. We expect hot garbage, all right? We expect hot garbage, but you always got to give things a fair chance. What they do over there at Disney, though, is they like to set the table for you. They like to set the table with these early reviews, and they bring in all of their homies, all right? The shill media. They have all the free access. They bring them to the premiere party, or they give them, hey, here's the first 4 episodes. Go out there and speak positively about this thing, and that's what they do. So I love to do these kinds of videos because I love to see, hey, how hard are these cats slurping for Disney now? All right. I want to see the slurps just coming out there. This is delicious stuff, Disney. Thank you so much, all right? Thank you for the access. All right, so we got the early reviews coming in for the next Disney Plus series. Let's see the slurping that's going on here. Star Wars The Acolyte premieres on Disney Plus on June 4. The first reactions from critics have started finding their way online. These are made up of a mix of people who attended a splashy premiere for a screening of the 2-part premiere and reviewers who were sent the first 4 installments to view online. All right, so we got 2 different types of reviewers here. All right, we got people that went to this premiere party. All right, they went to this splashy premiere where they get to meet the stars, probably hanging out with Amanda Stenberg and Leslye Headland and her big gigantic head. All right, taking pictures with Kathleen, whatever. All right. But they get the goodie bag, they get the red carpet treatment. They feel like, oh man, we're one of the in crowd. All right. So you already know that these people are coming at it from a certain biased point of view when they get taken care of like that. All right. Versus these cats, I guess they just got maybe emailed this shit. Hey, go watch it at home or whatever. All right. And so what they're saying basically, it's worth noting, not everyone here will have been caught up in the excitement of yesterday's evening event, meaning these verdicts may hold more weight than usual. All right. So, but they said, yeah, the reactions are overwhelmingly positive, and we understand that. These are all shills. Let me say that right off the bat. Whether you only saw the 2 episodes at the premiere party, or whether you got the 4 at home, Disney is not about to send this thing out to people that's going to review it fairly and be harsh and be critical and say, yo, this is garbage. They ain't about to do that, all right? They can't afford to do that right now with anything Star Wars. Everything has to be overly positive, okay? Overwhelmingly positive. Yeah, so this is what we can expect. That's why I said, let's just see how hard they slurping on these cats, all right? Because you know the slurping is coming, all right? Let me zoom in on this one. This is the first one from Star Wars Holocron. The Acolyte episode 1 through 4 are superb. Captivating murder mystery that evokes the detective tales of Twin Peaks and Matt Reeves, the Batman, mature like Andor, while fully embracing and thematically connecting to the prequels. Seeing the High Republic in live action does not disappoint. I don't think anybody gives a damn about the High Republic. But all right, so this is a person that saw the first 4 episodes. That means they didn't get invited to the premiere party, but they seem to like it. All right, so let's see what's next. Peter Scaretta saw the first 2 episodes. All right, so this is somebody that got a goodie bag. Okay, loved it. Loved that it felt so much like classic Star Wars, while at the same time feeling new, fresh, and different from anything we've seen before. The action felt movie level. So excited to see more. Again, you can see him right there at the party. All right. Again, these cats are just, they get the access and they go behind the scenes. Look, he probably got this little lightsaber he's holding in the goodie bag. Yeah, here go a free lightsaber. Here go a little Jedi robe. Why don't you throw that on? Because this robe that he's wearing looks kind of folded up. So he probably unfolded that, pull out the lightsaber he got in his goodie bag. All right, let's go. Take a picture. I loved it. All right. They take care of these guys. And that's why all of these shills, every last one of these cats, all right, they're all shills. They're bought and paid for. They're just going to give you the review that Disney tells them to give them. All right. Perry Nemiroff, you want to talk about a shill. You want to talk about a shill, man, but let's see what Perry says. I've seen 4 episodes of The Acolyte, and thus far, it's a very big winner. The cast and characters, the heavy emphasis on practical effects, the stunts, how they're exploring what it means to be a Force user, and how the Jedi operates. It's all working quite well. It says show more. I'm not going to click on that, but look, she says it's a very big winner, all right? Again, and she got the 4 episodes, so I guess Perry didn't get invited to the premiere. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, again, this is what we can expect from most of these guys. Anthony Gagliardi, the first 4 episodes into Star Wars The Acolyte, and it's a mixed experience. Okay, so this guy says it's mixed. The lore hints at KOTOR potential, yet the pacing occasionally lags. While the fight scenes are engaging, they often feel misplaced, hoping to see stronger performances and a clear narrative direction soon. All right, so hold up. Let's read between the lines a little bit on this. So he's saying that maybe the performances are not as strong as he maybe expects. The pacing is lagging, so it's taking a little bit of time to get into the story. And look, he's seen 4 of them. So he has seen half the season, and so far, he's kind of like on the fence. It's kind of mixed. Some of it's good, some of it's not so good. So that's interesting, all right? And a clear narrative direction. This part right here says that maybe it's taking a little bit of time, along with he's saying that the pacing is lagging. It's taking a little bit of time to get to this thing, okay? It's taking a while to, build up. This is Star Wars is an action adventure franchise. We should have plenty of action right off rip. That's how we expect to get our Star Wars. And so if they're slow walking this thing, it might not be too good. Let's see. Nate Plays Games says, Star Wars The Acolyte is a dream for fans of the High Republic era and a fresh experience for everyone else. That don't really tell me nothing because there's not too many fans of the High Republic era, number one. And then it's a fresh experience, but is it a good experience? See? 4 episodes in, this is another guy that's only seen the 4 episodes. It's taking its time layering in the dark mystery. Again, interesting. It's taking its time, not getting you into the story. Riveting fight choreography and superb performances from Amanda Stenberg and Lee Jung Jae. I'm digging it. All right, so he's somewhat, not directly because he's definitely praising it, but he's still kind of saying, well, it's slow walking. It is taking its time. All right. So again, this is what I'm talking about. You can kind of read between the lines with some of these cats. Still a shill, though. Still a shill. Jermaine Lucier. Beholden to nothing except Star Wars, the Acolyte soars. It's an interesting, fun, character-driven mystery with real stakes that you care about, bolstered by all the fixings that make it Star Wars. Saw the first 2 episodes and loved them. All right. So he's another guy that was at the premiere. It sounds like after you get past that 2nd episode and you start to expect more, you might not be getting what you expect. This is an interesting, it's interesting. Justin Lawrence, he says, The Acolyte is a blend of murder mystery with Star Wars charm. 4 episodes in, and it's clear that this new timeline will add to the lore of the galaxy in big ways. The Kung Fu force fighting is magical. JJ's soul is the coolest Jedi since Qui-Gon. Can't wait to see where it goes. So again, this is so interesting. 4 episodes in, and he wanted to see where stuff is going. Can't wait to see where it goes. Where is this all leading to? Again, super shill because he's praising the hell out of it. And everybody seems to say that the fight sequences and the stunts and all that kind of stuff is cool. All right. But they don't know where the story is going. He can't wait to see where it goes. All he knows is that it's just going to add to the lore. So maybe a lot of world building is going on. It's kind of hard to say, but it's interesting. Star Wars The Acolyte gives me Kill Bill vibes. Every episode left me wanting more in a good way. We've seen so much about the fall of the Jedi, but this show explores what the Jedi were like during peacetime, which is quite fascinating. Amanda Stenberg is outstanding. I was asked by Joseph Deckelmeyer. So yeah, all right. FJ DeSanto says, the first 2 episodes of The Acolyte are a Star Wars homage to classic Shaw Brother movies, while also opening new doors to the larger universe. The characters are fun and the action is great. The show has a lot of promise. It's super excited to see where it goes. Again, it doesn't look like they're digging into the story just by some of these shills and what they're saying. We already saw his. Laughingplace.com, absolute shills, all right? These are total shills. The Acolyte is a blast, a gripping noir-style murder mystery in a galaxy far, far away with the Jedi as space detectives. So much world building and fleshing out of the mythology already in the first 2 episodes, punctuated by some pretty kick-butt fight sequences. So again, somebody that went to the premiere. Yeah, so there we are. Ben Wasserman, I think The Acolyte is going to do well with fans, especially those who want an easy entry point into new Star Wars stories. Ironic, given the massive volume of High Republic books / comics released in the last 3 years. Yeah, you know what? I mean, it is kind of ironic because for those that want this easy entry point into new Star Wars stories, they sure as hell haven't been buying these books, right? He says there's been a massive amount of released books, okay? A large volume of released books, but not a whole lot of volume of purchases, all right? Who's buying this stuff? Hardly anybody. That's the big issue right now with the High Republic. Nobody seems to give a damn about this particular era of Star Wars. And now we got this series coming out, The Acolyte, and who knows what to expect with that. But anyway, that's it. I think that's the last one. Yeah, that's it for that. So, we'll see what happens with The Acolyte. Investigation into crime spree, respected Jedi master against a dangerous warrior from his past. All right, we'll see what happens. Again, I'm not expecting a whole lot. They've already spoiled. They already screwed up and spoiled. You know, I'm not going to spoil it here in case you guys care about it, but they've already spoiled that information. If you want to find out what they spoiled, you can check it out for yourself. But we'll see what it is, you know.